Hello and welcome back to the Wrexham Way. Hope you're all doing well and looking forward to today's episode where we are 90 minutes away from the Carabao Cup final. We just need to beat Brighton, which will be very, very tough. We've also got Leeds coming up in the Premier League as well, so hopefully we can get a result in that game as well. So, not much to update you on since you were last here, because we've only played one game in between episodes. It was the game against Blackpool in the FA Cup third round, which we just about won 2-1. The scoreline's a lot closer than it actually was in reality, so I think we can be pretty pleased to get through to the fourth round. We're going to take on Wolves at some point in the future. We have, though, had a bit of a panic, and I've been panicking in between episodes, trying to find players to sign because of course we've lost a few players and there's a few players hopefully joining the club, which will be great, and we should get work permits in today's episode for a new backup goalkeeper. I can't pronounce his name. Giorgio is his first name. I can say that. He's going to be a backup keeper for us. He's Georgia's first choice keeper. It's a very, very cheap deal for us, and he's happy to be backup as well. Plus, it's only like a 2-year deal as well, so he can leave the club soon. We can try and find someone better at some point, but he should be a decent keeper for £2.2 million. For £11 million, we are looking to replace Randy Ranheimer on the left-hand side of the pitch. And Carlos Andre is a man that I think could do the job. His finishing and dribbling and crossing a little bit low, but long shots big, passing big, technique big, pace okay, acceleration okay, composure good, flair good. He's good. He's good. He's 20 years old. He will get better as well. He's not quite Randy Ramheimer, but I think he could be maybe as good in the future. So that fills two holes in the team, but we are still desperately looking for centre mids and for defensive midfielders, and I just can't find anyone better than these two that I want to sign. I mean, Gabadon will be quite good, but he's expensive, so we can't grab him. I just cannot find anyone as good as these two. So I think we have to wait and try and go for them again. Like, if we look at the player search, right, I'm looking down this list, and we've got some more scout reports coming in for players, and for the price points, they just can't be beaten. Like, Marco Balat is very, very good, a little bit more expensive, but if we compare him with Lavia, for example, if I can find him, there we go, you can see that Lavia is the better player. Also, Balat's a good player in his own right, but he's not an anchor. He doesn't fit the anchor attributes that well, particularly tackling and marking. There's also this guy Yusuf at Antwerp, who again is a good player. He's not really an anchor. He's more of a centre mid, to be fair. He's like a defensive midfielder, and he's better, but he's still not quite the same. If you look again, compare him with Lavia, you can see in the blue, Lavia is the better player. Although maybe it's actually a bit closer than I thought, to be fair. Like, if we had to, but I don't want to panic and bring someone in. And again, 40 million to 65 million pounds. I'm not paying him 40 to 65 million pounds for that. I mean, yes, we've got a lot of money to spend, right? A lot of money to spend, but I'm not going to waste it. I'm not going to spend it on like players that aren't that much better than we already have. And it's a similar story when we talk about centre mids too. I just can't find a centre mids. It's similar players, to be fair, coming up because they mostly are the same players. Like Amadou Onana is a great player. I'd love to bring him in at some points. But again, he's the more defensive-minded. In the defensive midfield, we need an anchor. In the midfield, we need a very attacking midfielder. But we can't seem to get them. So also what we might do actually here as well is, because this guy didn't want to talk to us beforehand, we will assign a scout from the scouting pool for 3 matches, for example. We'll try that. Although I think they're probably in the off-season now, aren't they? So that's probably going to be a bit rubbish. If we also add as a transfer target, no, what we're trying to do, declare interest as a top target. Let's try that and see if that one works out a little bit too. As we talk to the press, we didn't even talk to the press. Okay, he's not interested in the move, it says though. Right, well, okay. So a bit of movement in the transfer front, but not an awful lot of movement still, which is a bit frustrating. Let's just get into this game against Brighton and see if we can get the win away from home. The team is looking very slim now that some players have left the club. I should also say, mention actually, leaving the club for £15 million. It happened in between episodes. You can see on here somewhere, if I can sort it out by reverse date order, Is that how I've done it? Breke's gone to United, £15 million, so he's gone. Did try to replace him with Alban Lafont. He's gone to Lille instead, rejected the contract. So this is the team that I think should be getting a result today against Brighton. We've got Pineda in goal with a backline of Sumtesic, Luis Felipe, Saliba and Neto. Bernal comes into the CDM spot with Nick and Sandri just in front of him. Bell and Rankin on the wings and Pereira leading the line. So as kickoff is upon us here today, there is an argument to say that this is the biggest game we've played in the series. I maybe argue getting to the Premier League is bigger, but this would get us to our first major cup final and a chance to qualify for European football if we won that cup final. Hopefully, we'll get there. Hopefully, we'll get there. I don't want to jinx anything today. The better team's going to win. That's all I'll say. It's obviously 1-1 aggregate if you didn't watch yesterday's episode, but if you didn't watch yesterday's episode, I don't know what you're doing, basically, as Pineda gets the ball out to Sumtesic. Sumtesic comes forward with the ball. With a bit of support, the pass to Nick is not great and we lose possession. That's a really poor pass there from Sumtesic as Brighton look to come down the left-hand side of the pitch. They get the shot away, they hit the post and we've been let off there. Sumtesic has really let us down there. Luckily, they didn't score. Luckily, there's still a long way still to go in this game. And luckily, we have possession right now. Saliba on the ball. Into Neto. Neto finds Rankin. He's been such a good signing this season. He's blown Luciao out the water for competition. Like, he's the man. He is the man. As Nick on the ball in the area. Turns, passes to Pereira. And Pedro Pereira opens up the scoring for us. There we go. Only his fifth of the season, but it's a very important goal for us. He turns that one into the back of the net. We go 1-0 up. I don't think away goals play a part in this. If they do, we've nullified Brighton's away goal, which is fantastic. But that is a good goal to score in a crowded 6-yard area. We get the lead in this game. We are one step closer. One step closer to a cup final. I don't want to get too excited. But I'm getting excited. Okay, so Neto on the ball into Rankin. Rankin back to Neto, and hopefully we're going to just build forward now. That was an ambitious ball there, Neto. I'm not quite sure what you're doing with it, but we do win possession back either way. Sumtesic into Nick. Nick can bring the ball forward. Forward to Bell. Not quite a good enough pass there, I must say. A bit of a wasted possession there, but we do win it at the back, though, from their clearance. And Sandri now into Bernal. Bernal to Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe into Nick. Nick can turn. Nick can then provide the pass to Bell. Bell then provides the pass into Pedro Pereira again, who cannot score at the second time of asking. But we're knocking on the door. If we can get a second goal here, we are away. We're up and away if we can get a second goal. But we are going to come into half-time, by the looks of things, at 1-0. And you know what? I think we'll take it. Right, second half underway then. Let's get this 1-1. We just need to sort it out. Kevin Bell's gone down with a knock. Okay, potential lower leg injury. Let's make that change. Bell off. Unfortunately, Ewan's got an injury right now, hasn't he? We saw last episode, he's out for like 7 weeks or something like that. So Rocco Spadina will come on to play as the winger on that side. Rankin also having a poor game as well. So we'll bring Luciao on that other side as an inverted winger on attack. So 2 changes in the attack. Can we get something out of this game? If we just change those wingers, the added pace and fitness, they might be able to work something out a little bit. But as it stands right now, we are doing a good enough job. Bernal into Sandri. Sandri's pass is terrible, but Luciao does pick it up into Luis Felipe. Luis Felipe back to Sandri. Sandri to shoot. Sandri puts it over the bar. That was the moment, I thought. That was the moment. Also, a very poor game right now from Luis Felipe. We'll bring Greco on for him. Has he got a left foot on in Greco? Reasonable, so that's fine. We'll leave him on the left-hand side of the defence. That change is made. 15 minutes to go. My heart, you can't tell heart rate through a video, but my heart rate's up right now. I really want to win this game. As the clock ticks down, Brighton 0, Wrexham 1, into the 90th minute. They're all offside. Well, they're not now. If they score now. Oh, this would be a horrible, horrible way for it to go. Just stop the goal coming in, boys. Stop the ball getting into the area. Block the shots. Put your bodies on the line. It's going to VAR. I don't think that's offside. And it's counted. There's a highlight straight from kickoff. There's a highlight straight from kickoff. If there's any justice in this world, we'd score a goal. I can't talk. I can't. I don't know what to say. I am completely sat here in shock. We've signed a keeper, by the way. I don't even care. Registering for the team. Oh, I've got to register someone else. Neto, be registered. Right, go. Squad number. That's registration. Squad. Yes, I've confirmed it. Squad number. You can be number 21 because that's the goalkeeper number. If you want to know how good he is, he's not as good as Pineda. No, not as good as Pineda, but a good backup at least. Good backup. I think we just refuse to talk about it ever again. We refuse to talk about that ever again. I don't want to know anything about it. I just don't want to know anything about it. Ostergaard is currently about to go on international duty. Thanks a lot, Ostergaard. We're needy for this game. Okay, so Davidovic goes in the middle as Miguel Bernal is suspended. So you just go on the bench there. Only 8 subs, that's fine. Players are tired. I don't care at this stage. Okay, Tom, calm down. Well, I'm calm. I just... Forget about it. We never think about it ever again. But last season quarterfinals, this season semi-finals, next season probably lose the final. Maybe the season after that we win the final. Oh, so how did they fall apart like that? No, I'm not talking about it. It's a new game. I'm not talking about it. I don't want to know. I don't want to think about it. No one talk about it in the comment section because I'll cry. Ranking shot is saved. Right. New game. This is a league game, by the way. This is a league game, by the way. It's a Premier League game away from home against Leeds United, who are currently in the relegation zone. So for us, like, if we don't win this game, it's big trouble, basically. Big trouble. Corner coming in from Leeds, though. Jack Harrison puts it into the middle, and it's over the bar just about. So luckily, we haven't jinxed ourselves by talking about that. Also, I should probably actually change some of these tiles on the screen in a second. Once this free kick goes in the back of a net, it's a long build-up to the free kick. Nearly in the back of a net. Good. I think it came off the post, actually. It wasn't the save. I think it came off the post. Can we actually get a counter-attack here? Can we get the ball across the other side of the pitch? We can't. Okay, right. I should probably pause this. Hang on a sec. Oh, I thought I could change these. I can't change the shot maps and the XG story. That's a bit annoying. I can change... No, I can't change that. I can change... What? Oh. That's actually really annoying. I want the league table up here. I want the latest scores up here. That's how you see it, isn't it? I guess we leave it like that then, don't we, maybe? Leave it like that? In the meantime, Jack Harrison is on possession in the area. Please don't foul him. Please don't concede a goal. Oh, we equalised, did we? Who got the goal? Nick got the goal. I'll watch it in editing. I'll watch it in editing at this point. Thrash the arms, not good enough. Oh, I'm just... Oh. I'm hurt. I'm wounded. I mean, to be fair, we've still got a chance to qualify via the league, haven't we? But like I said, we are overperforming right now. We're overperforming. we're just lucky that we've won games which maybe we should have drawn and things like that, and that's why we're higher up than we actually are. I think we will drop down later on this season. I don't think top 7's realistic for us. And the realistic chance of European football was the Carabao Cup. Oh, it's going to take some time to get over this. It's going to take some time to get over this, as Verve's been given a yellow card for something. We've got a free kick. If Leeds go down, by the way, we can sign plenty of their players. Oh, we've hit the crossbar. Oh, we're getting there, aren't we? We're working it nicely. I'm just upset. I'm just really upset. Oh, I need to get to therapy for it, I think, that result. It's wounded me a lot. Also, really enough, Leeds are playing better than us right now. That's really not good at all. Once again, Kevin Bell having a poor game. Roca Spadina on your come. Pedro having a poor game. Sione on your come. Also, Rank having a poor game. Luciao on your come. The attacking players are not playing well at the moment, I must say. We'll also shout, demand more from a team out there. We need him to score a goal in the next 15 minutes or so, as Pineda sends the ball to Saliba, into Davidovic. The thing is, if we got European football, right? If we got European football, players like Lavia would love to sign for us. I'm sorry to keep bringing it back to this. I mean, we probably would have lost the final. I think Arsenal won the semi-final. We lost 7-0 to Arsenal last time out or whatever. So we probably would have lost the final had we got there. But it's just the fact that we were so close to it. And now Leeds have got Verba sent off. Is this the chance for us? Is this our moment now to snatch victory in this game? Verba's off. If we don't win this now, I will be quite cross, if I'm honest with you. So tactics. Wing back on attack. Wing back on attack. We have to go for this. Can Spadina do inside inverted winger? He can. So we've got the wing backs overlapping. We've got the inverted wingers cutting inside. If we can't score a goal from this, I'll be upset. As we encourage the team. 90th minute. It's a really annoying draw. Disaster class today. Disaster class. Okay, I think on the 21st, that's 3 weeks since the start of the month, and I think we should be able to try and sign Lavia once again there, which would be quite handy for us. Now, we do have a new left winger coming into the team, Carlos Andre. He'll come in. I think he's probably better than Ewan. I don't think Ewan's going to be quite the man we need in the Premier League if we want to advance forward. So he'll come in, and that's a good signing for us. Let's have a look at him as he arrives at the club. Yeah, I mean, he's not quite Randy Ranheimer, but he's good enough to be back up to Kevin Bell for now, with potential too. So it's not the world-class signing maybe we should have wanted or needed, but we didn't need to make a world-class signing if Randy Ranheimer would have signed a contract with us. Oh, it really makes me sad. It's been a frustrating January, a really frustrating January, a January that I want to forget it quickly. I really want to forget it quickly. But we're on the 21st now. I think now we should be able to put bids in and offer contracts to the two players that we want to talk to. Camboire wants to talk about stuff. We'll talk later. I can't be arsed with your crap right now, mate. Right, Lavia, transfer, make an offer. 12.5 million, make the offer, it meets his release fee clause. The same for Daniel Patrick. Transfer, make an offer. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I'm not talking to you, Camboire. I can't be asked, if I'm honest with you. Okay. Again, it's big. It's going to be a big contract for Lavia. It's going to be a really big contract for him. He's worth it, though. I've realised that he will be worth it. The thing is, if we can get down to like 70 grand a week, that's what's going to make it work. That's what's going to make it work. I will leave in everything else you want. Just go down on the wage, please. 90. We need to get 70 to work. 85. We need to get 71 to work. He's agreed to that. Good. Also, Daniel Patrick wants to talk to us. Star player, you can have it. This is a big signing. These are two big signings if we can get them sorted. Remove that. Stepping stone, we can have, that's fine. Oh, he wants the... We have to add in the big pay rise. Okay. He's happy with that. He wants 115. Again, if we get it down to like 75, 80 grand a week, they're big contracts. We leave everything else as it is because we kind of have to get him to sign these contracts. 110. 80. 80 grand a week. Oh, we can get him down there. We can get him there. I know we can. 80. Done. We've got the players we want. We've got them. Although they will be, taking up the wage structure to a new level. A new level, but I think they are necessary players. They are necessary players for us. So we'll find out next time if they actually do end up signing for the club. Hopefully they do, but we'll find out. See you soon then. Have a lovely evening, and we're back tomorrow for another episode. Make sure to drop a like on the video for me. Subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.